Congratulations on this film, and we're at London Film Festival. How does it feel to be here?
Great. I love this festival, and I've never been here with the film, so I'm delighted. Pinching myself.
So how did you become a part of this project?
I spoke to McDara, the producer, a few years back, and he mentioned it, and I thought that sounds like a wild idea, and he very kindly said, you should, we'll chat to you about it when the time comes. And then I read Paul's script, and I was completely taken aback by the perspective he took in the script and what the script had to say. And then I met Glenn and Lisa, and again, they had this whole vision for the project that I hadn't really imagined. And it became this story ostensibly about a football tournament and a World Cup, but also kind of about Ireland as a whole and where the country was at the time. And that was really exciting to realise it was this film about, in some ways, a very minor event that came to encapsulate so much. And I was excited by the prospect of that.
With it being a true story as well, did you have to do much research into it?
Yeah, I did all the research I could. I think that's part of your due diligence, and then you realise you're telling a version of the story and not a biopic, and it's not really it's not about sort of telling a kind of blow by blow perfect recount of what happened. It's more about getting underneath the event and seeing what that kind of meant. So I never really considered it a sort of biopic, or like I was doing any sort of straight imitation. It was just about capturing the spirit of that very, very frenzied week.
And obviously you got to work with Steve Coogan, who is next to you right now. What was it like working with him?
It was a dream. It was a dream. He's just an immense actor and writer, and he was a hero of mine. And so it was really lovely. I felt great sort of pride that I met Steve on my first day of drama school 10 years ago, literally 10 years ago to the month nearly. And I remember thinking, God, how lucky am I? Like, he's someone who's had a huge influence on me, and I'm starting college. And I went up to him, and he couldn't have been nicer, and he gave me lovely advice. And so 9 years later, to end up making a film together, it was, very rewarding. Yeah.
Do you have any highlight day on set for you? Because it must be really fun for people that especially want to be first-time actors. They must imagine what it would be like on set. What is it like on set, and what was your highlight?
On set, did you ask? Did I have any highlights? I mean, we got to finish the film in Tenerife, and that was great fun. That felt like a holiday after a hard shoot. I think, the first scenes we shot were as a team, as a football team, and a lot of it was like training scenes. And for me, the best thing about film sets is all these strangers getting together in a car park somewhere and kind of having to like throw everything in the ring and become very close very quickly. And it's a really beautiful thing. Like you get close to amazing people you'd never know otherwise. And we had this whole team of lads who came together to play the Irish football team. And it was just amazing. It was amazing to see how we all kind of like tried to, with just the camaraderie of it and the jokes and the laughter we had, and like lots of brilliant footballers who came and actually lent some credibility to the football. That was really rewarding. I just thought, how great, like we're all strangers and now we've shared this completely unusual bond. So.
And lastly, what can we expect from you in the future?
I'm doing a play at the National Theatre, starting rehearsals next week. So Play by the Western World with Siobhan McSweeney and Nicola Coughlan, and that is the dream role. It's the role I've wanted to play for a long time, so I'm thrilled. Yeah, I'm very lucky.
Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations.
Nice to chat to you.